The Tobago Day celebrations provided an opportunity to reflect on the progress made by the Tobago House of Assembly through the island's youth. Secondary school students participated in the annual plenary youth debate, with this year's focus on providing access to housing in line with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Reporter Joeshel Dann brings us the highlights from the youth debate.
Many of the young debaters raised insightful points on how to improve access to housing in Tobago. Ultimately, 3 were selected as top performers. First place went to Kaisan Abdul Wadood, who represented the member of Bethel New Grange. As a minority assemblyman, Wadood advocated for the acceleration of low-cost housing initiatives. He outlined several key points to address the housing crisis in Tobago, including ensuring Tobagonians have legal ownership of the lands they occupy, and simplifying and streamlining the approval process for land development.
Today I stand before you to address a crucial issue. While the provision of low-cost housing may seem like an obvious solution, I urge us to consider the bigger picture. Diving headfirst into accelerating low-cost housing is not the first step towards achieving better housing and sustainable communities.
Second place went to Kristen Francis, a member of the opposition. She argued that the motion was crucial in holding the administration accountable. In her rebuttal to another member, Francis emphasized that while housing development plans are in place, they may not be effective, highlighting that homelessness remains a significant issue. She also pointed out that housing is not an isolated problem, noting its far-reaching consequences in areas such as health.
This motion is important because it pushes us to look at the big picture here. It's not just about building houses. It's about building better communities where people can live safely and comfortably.
Third place was awarded to Anthurium Lewis, representing the member of Roxborough Argyle. As a minority assemblyman, she argued that Tobagonians deserve more when it comes to accessible housing. In her contribution, Lewis highlighted 4 key points she believes are essential for improving housing on the island: implementing appropriate land management and zoning policies, developing community land trusts, educating Tobagonians on financial literacy, and creating a contractor registry for Tobago.
Now, we like to say that one wonders full buckets, but we had to stop that nonsense, We have to. Give the people what they need and more.
Joeshel Dann, Tobago Updates Television News.